Welcome back to the Zero to Hero series. We started off the day by spinning the daily wheel at the casino and winning RP, so we leveled up. After that, we got out of there and drove over to the LS car meet just to check it out. We got a little introduction to what's going on there and an introduction to the characters as well. For some reason, I then decided to buy a membership for $50,000 for absolutely no reason because it's probably never going to be used. We headed out and went over to the secure transport office, I think, to make a delivery of tobacco halfway across the map. And for all that effort, we earned a whopping $20,000. Yeah, I will never be doing that again. After that, we went over to Vincent, the policeman, and started his contact missions. These were all about the Cluckin Bell factory up in Paleto Bay. Apparently, they were moving that special flour, and we wanted it. So Vincent set me up to raid some money laundering warehouses, to steal money and fund the whole operation. We had 2 locations, both with some friends waiting for us. We dealt with them, stole the money at both locations, and took everything over to Vincent's lockup to deliver it. Mission finished. After that, I went to a clothing store to get a change of clothes. Because honestly, our abomination of a character really needed it. And then it finally went to my head. I bought the armored Kuruma for $700,000 because I knew it would make my life easier. And yeah, it absolutely did. The car got delivered. I picked it up and went straight back to Vincent to start the next mission. In this one, we needed to go to a parked terror bite and find the location of a Cluckin Bell employee who had a laptop we needed. We got to the terror bite and immediately got jumped by drones. After dealing with that, we got into the terror bite, pulled the location of the employee, found him down at the pier, stole his laptop, and then headed over to a cartel compound to steal a train we needed to break into the factory. We met a lot of friends along the way, but they weren't really a problem. We got onto the train, committed mass murder along the way. But it's fine. Mission passed. We stopped by Los Santos Customs for a quick break and painted the car glossy black, because of course we did. Then we went over to Simeon, because apparently he sells cars we can buy now. We looked at them, bought none of them, and went back to Vincent. This mission was about getting gear for the raid. We had 3 options, A, B, and C. A looked too light, B looked too basic, so we chose C, the military gear. We drove all the way up to Sandy Shores Airfield. Stole the gear and weapons from a local militia and got out of there. Everything was delivered back to the lockup. We had the option to steal even more gear, but I didn't really see the point. After that, we went to Amu Nation, bought a shotgun because why not? We robbed a store for a massive $1,627 and got out of there. I then took a stunt jump. Got the car stuck, left it there, and ran to the street in shame. We had to change session because of a network problem. And after that, it was straight back to Vincent again. This mission was about getting getaway vehicles. A looked too slow, C looked too heavy, so I chose B. We went over to the electrical power plant thing on the right side of the map, took a shortcut down a hill. Found the cars, and of course, found some friends. I drove around the lot forever, trying to find a way out, but eventually, I found it. I got into the car and had to deliver it next to the factory. I died once along the way, got back into the car, drove it all the way up. And after the mission, spawned in Paleto Bay, which meant I had to drive all the way back down again, so I did. After a short break to get rid of my headache, we were back to the Vincent missions. This time the objective was to hack some vans and find a depot. We hacked the first van, but it wasn't the right one. However, we stole an outfit from the driver, so we'd be less detectable later. The second van was already trying to escape. We dealt with the crew and got the location of the depot.
Coordinated attack. It's clear you do not.
We went over there and started taking everyone out stealthily.
The carts, you can blow the factory. Anywhere you want.
Our goals were to sabotage the trucks and steal a key card from some lockers. I drilled the lockers.
Take out no one.
Found the key card, got into the office, and deleted the security footage so the raid could be done stealthily. We got out of the garage, stole a flatbed, and drove it back to the lockup.
Last piece of
After that, it was finally time for the raid. We entered the factory using the train, hiding inside a crate.
trouble. Okay, good. Now remember, when you burst out of that crate, you'll be in the heart of that operation. How you choose to use the element of surprise is up to you. This is it. Good luck.
Once inside, we broke out and started moving inwards, silently.
To clarify, steal it all.
The only silence weapon I had was a shotgun, which didn't help, but we made it work. We got to the special flower storage, dealt with some friends, pretty much, and stole everything. We pushed deeper into the factory, hit another storage area, searched crates. And grabbed everything we needed. Then we moved to the office,
The product, start looking up the safe code should be on. You can find me, broadcast your
where I needed to find the safe code. I used a hacking device, found computers that literally had parts of the code on them, typed it in, opened the safe, stole everything, and got out. I made my way to the garage where I had parked the getaway car earlier and somehow managed to keep it stealthy. We drove out on the train tracks to avoid being seen, not realizing there were cops everywhere. I stayed on the tracks all the way to Sandy Shores, cut off road, and made my way back to the city. We reached the lockup, got the ending cutscene, and delivered everything from the raid. I stared at Vincent's insanely cool cop car and got paid $500,000, plus $250,000 extra for completing it the first time. Very nice. And with that, I'm going to round up this episode. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and please leave a comment on what I should do next in this Zero to Hero series. Thanks for watching. Bye.